Hi, I'm Dee Dee Hyman. Welcome to my Dreamplan demo for IBUS 841 Fall 2021 semester for San Francisco State University. I hope to share my monument to music using Dreamplan and conveying the meaning behind each item that I chose for my monuments. I created 3 mini monuments. So here's my first music monument. I'll scroll so you can see each one, the second one, and the third one. So each one of these mini monuments is connected by a pathway. So because they're each intertwined. So the one on the left is a monument to Chopin and classical music. This one, and the reason why I chose these elements are they represent classical music with a grand piano, and Chopin composed and played mazurkas, polonaises, and nocturnes. So I chose a grand piano. I also chose a fancy arbor, and I decided I'd add orchids because Chopin's music is very delicate. And also orchids represent the romantic and fragile side of my personality. And I get a lot of joy out of listening to Chopin's nocturnes. When I listen to them, I get sort of bittersweet because I can relate to the sadness in Chopin's compositions. So the middle pavilion is a little more joyous. This is dedicated to rock and roll music. I'll pull it back a bit so you can get the full perspective. The band that I wanted to convey in my monument is the Grateful Dead. And my song that I enjoy the most that they play is called I Know You Rider. This is a sad song, and I remember Friends well when I play this song, and I think of friends and family who are no longer in my life. So obviously rock and roll involves concerts, and I'm a big fan of concerts. So, and especially outdoor concerts. So I created a sound stage here, and also I picked a drum set, which you can see in the background. It's a full drum set. I'm also learning how to play drums. So with a sound stage and the drum set, there's also an element of fire, because I think fire and the element of fire is pretty dramatic. And I think rock and roll music is pretty passionate. I also chose a purple deck to dance on because I love dancing, and I love dancing to rock and roll. So and purple is a deep and rich color, and it's also a color of remembrance for me, to remember friends by. And I picked a railing on all 3 sides because I don't want to be disturbed. I want to be in my own space when I'm dancing, and I'm old, so when I'm dancing too much, I can also grip onto the rail. So the third and final mini monument is to sacred music. It's a tribute to sacred music. I especially like the work of Neyuyuki Onda, who wrote the composition, The Breath of Grassland. So this particular piece is my escape to sacred music, and I play it when I really want to get to my calm center. So listening to The Breath of Grassland is like wandering around alone in a field of grass with the wind in my hair. I have elements of grass here, as you can see. I've also got a few more bits of grass, small grass, and reflecting pond. Why did I choose these elements? I find God in nature. I clicked, if you can see, I have classic pillars here, which I wanted to add because to me, sacred music is timeless. There's a timelessness to it because it's sacred. And I chose a footbridge because when I enter into sacred music, I actually mentally walk away from my worries. I don't want to have any space in sacred music for worry. I love the willow tree, as you can see here. It's a beautiful tree, and I wanted to add it to my monument. Also reflecting pond, because that's also found in nature. And Japanese lantern, and also a bench. I think the bench it's great to have and to just reflect on the space you're in and where you are in your life. To conclude, I made a website with several screen captures of menus for musical instruments. You can find in the menu here for Dreamplan. If you want to create an outdoor monument, you can also create interiors too, building interior decks. I hope that this helped you and that you enjoyed my presentation. And thank you very much. Enjoy building your own monument.